It's not every day that legendary movie director Quentin Tarantino name-drops a TV show as a must-watch, so when he does, it's worth paying attention. The legendary filmmaker behind Pulp Fiction and Inglourious Basterds is known for crafting some of the snappiest, sharpest dialogue in Hollywood, and he doesn't throw compliments around lightly. So when he went on record saying he watched a particular TV series 3 times just to soak up the dialogue, it was a major endorsement. While Tarantino has been critical of some prestige dramas, there's one show he couldn't get enough of, and it wasn't even a crime thriller. The show in question was created by Aaron Sorkin, known for the likes of The West Wing and Studio 60, another master of dialogue who built his reputation on fast-talking characters and morally complex monologues. Tarantino's love for this show wasn't about the plot twists or cliffhanger, it was about Sorkin's writing specifically. Coming from a filmmaker who spent decades fine-tuning the rhythm and cadence of speech on screen, that says everything. The TV show loved by Quentin Tarantino so much he watched every episode 3 times is HBO's The Newsroom, and the respect he has for its dialogue reveals just how impactful great TV writing can be. Quentin Tarantino watched HBO's The Newsroom 3 times. Tarantino couldn't get enough of The Newsroom's dialogue, literally. In a 2015 interview with Variety, Quentin Tarantino admitted there was only one TV show he watched over and over again, not just because he enjoyed it, but because he wanted to absorb every ounce of the writing. That TV show loved by Quentin Tarantino was The Newsroom, the Aaron Sorkin-created drama that aired on HBO from 2012 to 2014. In his words, that's not a casual compliment for workplace comedy The Newsroom or Aaron Sorkin, either, it's high praise from one of cinema's most dialogue-driven directors. Quentin Tarantino has frequently criticized other acclaimed shows, he even took shots at True Detective and Boardwalk Empire in the same interview, but The Newsroom stood apart. Why? Because of the words. The Newsroom centers on fictional cable news anchor Will McAvoy, played by Jeff Daniels, who leads a team of journalists determined to do the news the right way. The show mixes real-world events with fictional characters, using the high-stakes world of broadcast journalism as a backdrop for Sorkin's signature style, walk and talks, philosophical debates, and razor-sharp repartee. Though it ran for only 3 seasons, The Newsroom packed a punch. It explored major political and cultural events like the Deepwater Horizon oil spill and the killing of Osama bin Laden, but always through the lens of newsroom ethics and personal conviction. Sorkin's writing made the show feel urgent and theatrical, and it's exactly that rhythm and energy that drew Quentin Tarantino in. For a filmmaker whose entire career is built on the power of great dialogue, it's no wonder The Newsroom became essential viewing. He didn't just watch it, he studied it. The Newsroom has some of Aaron Sorkin's best writing. Sorkin's flair for fast-paced dialogue shines brighter than ever in The Newsroom. The Newsroom main cast posing for promotional picture. Aaron Sorkin is no stranger to prestige TV, he helped redefine the political drama with The West Wing, experimented with behind-the-scenes satire in Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, and explored courtroom tension in the trial of the Chicago 7. But ask any die-hard Sorkin fan, and there's a good chance they'll tell you that The Newsroom contains some of his best, most passionate writing to date. At its core, The Newsroom is about idealism in an industry that's increasingly cynical. Sorkin builds complex, flawed characters who believe journalism still has a higher purpose, and he gives them dialogue that reflects their intelligence, urgency, and frustration. In episodes like We Just Decided To, the characters don't just report the news, they challenge it, question it, and fight over the right way to present it. Every line of dialogue in The Newsroom feels purposeful. While The West Wing had sweeping political rhetoric and Studio 60 leaned into comedy and chaos, The Newsroom combined both. It wasn't always subtle, critics were divided on its preachiness, but it was undeniably Sorkin, which is exactly what made it special. For Quentin Tarantino, a filmmaker known for stylized, high-impact conversation, it's easy to see why it stood out. The dialogue isn't just clever, it's musical. Each line written by Sorkin builds to the next with rhythm and flow, just like the best Tarantino screenplays. The Newsroom's sharp dialogue makes it very rewatchable. Fast, fierce dialogue gives The Newsroom its lasting power on repeat viewings. Olivia Munn with shoulder-length hair as Sloane Sabbath in The Newsroom. If you've ever rewatched a Quentin Tarantino movie just to savor the back and forth between characters, you'll understand why he rewatched The Newsroom episodes multiple times. Sorkin's dialogue doesn't just carry the plot, it is the plot. Scenes unfold through quick-witted exchanges, impassioned monologues, and moments where verbal tension feels just as gripping as physical action. In many ways, The Newsroom is like a masterclass in screenwriting. You might catch a new turn of phrase, a subtle joke, or a layered argument each time you go back. That's what makes it more than just a drama and elevates it to being the writer's showcase. It's this exactly that appealed to Quentin Tarantino, who reportedly would watch each new episode, then rewind it immediately just to hear the conversations again. This TV show loved by Quentin Tarantino isn't just rewatchable, it demands rewatches. Whether it's Will McAvoy's fiery takedown of America's decline in We Just Decided To, or Sloane Sabbatha's deadpan brilliance, the performances and script work in the newsroom keep revealing more layers the deeper viewers go. Just like The West Wing and Studio 60, the newsroom once again proves that Aaron Sorkin is a master at creating rewatchable viewing. Quentin Tarantino revealing that he watched the newsroom episodes 3 times, not to catch the plot, but to listen to the dialogue one more time, says it all. For fans of great writing, it's the kind of show that keeps talking to you, long after the credits roll.